Hey all, Paramount Network and Taylor Sheridan, the co-creator and showrunner for the TV series Yellowstone, is planning on ending the show early this summer. They're considering a franchise extension to continue the Dutton Saga, and they'll be using Matthew McConaughey. He's in talks right now for that. The key reason for this is that Kevin Costner is making it very difficult for them to film. He had a strict, I think it was like 60-day shooting window. He narrowed it down to 50 recently, and this last season he said, I only want to shoot for 1 week. A lot of that is because he has upcoming projects and he wants to work on those. They're like passion projects of his, and the show's getting in the way of that now. It's unfortunate because of course this show's a monster for Paramount and there's a lot of big fans of him, my dad included. It sounds like they're going to make a whole new main story again with Matthew McConaughey if he signs on, which of course he will. It's a big budget show. And all the spin-offs are very successful, so they're going to keep making those spin-offs and they're going to continue those stories as well. Yellowstone is going nowhere, but Kevin Costner will be stepping out. So now we'll see how they're going to finish the storyline. Will it be in fireworks or are they going to let him ride off into the sunset? We'll see. Hogwarts Legacy releases today for those who have Deluxe Edition. Everybody else is going to release on the 10th. We're streaming it both tonight and Friday night, so come hang out with us over on Twitch. It's about 35 hours if you want to play just the main story mission, or 70 hours if you're trying to 100% the game. We do a big deep dive on this game over on the Geek Freaks podcast, which just released today, so go check that out. We spent about 20 minutes talking about the different features and things that are coming in this game, so you know exactly what you're buying. Hey y'all, get ready for some nightmare fuel. Barney, the popular purple dinosaur from the 90s hit show Barney and Friends, is set to be relaunched by Mattel later this year. The relaunch will include television, film, some YouTube content, music, kids products, and even apparel for adult fans. The new animated series, is not yet titled yet by the way, is going to be launched in 2024. Just as before, the new show is going to feature the lovable T-Rex, and it's going to be focusing on love, community, and encouragement. But this is part of the bigger relaunch of Barney. They're basically trying to create a whole new universe with Barney. But the responses to this image right here on Twitter have been pretty hilarious. Everybody just begging for them to not bring this back, to people worried that they're going to see this in their sleep at night. I don't know what it is about this image. It is super cursed. Lego announces a new Lord of the Rings Rivendell set. It comes with 6,167 pieces and it'll cost you $500. It's coming out March 5th if you're a Lego VIP member, or March 8th for everybody else. It's going to have 15 minifigures, including all 9 of the Fellowship. This thing is straight up gorgeous. If you look at all the little pieces, all the little rooms they have 3 iconic scenes set up here in this set. It is beautiful, but that $500 price tag I think is a little crazy. Lego just needs to bring down that price a little bit, in my opinion. Hey all, the Mario Brothers movie put out a Mario plumbing commercial for the Super Bowl. It's a commercial for their plumbing company. It includes a website which actually functions, has testimonials, you could even have careers that you could apply for, dispatch and whatnot. It includes a phone number that you could call and you'll hear Luigi talk to you.
For calling Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, it's me, Luigi. And if you need service, please text us at the same number.
It is awesome. It's even a New York number, and you can hear taxis and stuff like that in the background. And then I'm going to play the commercial for you right now. This is just some good fun marketing.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. When your sink is in trouble, you could call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Thank you, Super Mario Bros. It seems like the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account. For super service, call or text Super Mario Bros. Plumbing today at 929-55-MARIO.
Good morning, everyone. We're starting off with King of the Hill is back. The show's bringing back the original creators, Mike Judge and Greg Daniels, including most of the original cast, those who can come back. The original show aired from 97 to 2010. I was surprised it was that late, and had nearly 300 episodes. This new iteration has been in the works since 2017, and when it's ready, it'll be airing on Hulu. Hey y'all, we are learning more about James Gunn and Peter Safran's team that they've assembled to create the next 10 years of DC content. It's not just the two of them sitting in a room thinking of ideas. They've actually got an entire team behind them. Now, on the Geek Freaks podcast, we really break down each of these people and kind of show how they're going to shape the future of DC, but I'll give you the quick rundown right here. So we have Jeremy Slater, who is most known for The Umbrella Academy and Moon Knight. So if you like those kind of projects, mostly character-based projects, you'll be happy with that. Tom King, a very famous comic book writer for DC. He's worked on Batman, Mr. Miracle, and even The Vision for Marvel. Again, very character-focused characters. Every time he does a run, it's all about complex emotions and stuff like that. So that's what we get from Tom King. Crystal Henry, she's known for the Watchmen series for HBO and is currently working on Waller. We have Christina Hodson, she's a British screenwriter who's worked on Bumblebee, Birds of Prey, also DC. and is the writer for the upcoming Flash movie. So that means that the Flash movie might not completely be out of the DCU like we were thinking, because we have one of the writers shaping the future of the DCU. And lastly, Drew Goddard, who's an American screenwriter, director, and producer. He's known for Cloverfield back in 2008, The Martian, that's with Matt Damon, and Bad Times at the El Royale. So that's kind of a newer movie too. So that's our team right there. You see that we have comic writers mixed with directors, mixed with writers, and they're all shaping this 10-year plan. So the DCU will connect from today until 10 years from now, and that's something that like Marvel does, but it's all under Kevin Feige. Now we see that we have Peter and we have James, but we also have this kind of like super council of theirs that's kind of setting this all up. And it's going to be interesting to see how this diverse team, obviously more character-based than action-based, is going to create a long-lasting DC universe. Good morning, everyone. We're learning every day more about Bob Iger's efforts to make Disney more profitable. His goal is to save $5.5 billion a year. We know that he's already cut 7,000 jobs at the company. Here's two more things that he's doing. First off, he's dividing the company into three parts. There's Disney Entertainment, that's going to take care of the streaming and the media. There's ESPN, basically all the sports stuff. And then we got the third department's going to be parks, experiences, and products. The other thing they're doing, they're making a sequel to Toy Story, Frozen, and Zootopia. So we're going to get Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, and Zootopia 2. From talking to others, basically Zootopia 2, very welcomed. The others might be a little bit tired by this point, but I think this is more evidence that Bob Iger and the Disney company are just going to invest in what works. They see that obviously if you make a new Toy Story movie, everybody's going to go watch it. That's what works. It's a lot safer for Pixar to work on that than it is for them to make an entirely new IP that might fall flat. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more of things that work. I would not be surprised if we get a new Lion King something out there soon.